We love you, Dad. We'll see you soon, okay? Bye. After almost 2 months hanging out with family and fixing more boat stuff, we were so ready to head out and start cruising again. Our plan was to get out of the ICW, make a right turn, and set sail for the Florida Keys. Are you ready, Dutch?
Sail coming out!
Baby Knox, we're going sailing. This is the story of Delos, a sailboat adventurizing around the world for the past 10 years. And now, we embark on our greatest adventure of all. Come join us as we take to the high seas and travel the world with the newest member of our crew. If you enjoy Delos videos, please subscribe. It's a great way to support our channel. Hey, can you see us?
Yeah, you're right in front of us now.
Yeah, cool.
We got a telescopic lens, but we got our binoculars out. So we can see.
Yeah, it feels so good to be out here. Delos is kind of like a dog let off her leash back on the ocean, out of the ICW and away from the bridges, and it was an incredible time just to be able to spend that much time with my family and see Brett and Jess and the kids, and then spend so much time with my dad, Grandpa, and Grandma Donna, and have them meet Sierra was just it was fantastic. We've always wanted to do that, and we were able to anchor like right behind his condo and see him just randomly almost every day. So really special. But it's amazing in the intercoastal, and it's calm, and there's a lot of things to do, but it's not really cruising to me. Like cruising, the style of cruising that I really like is just, getting out, deserted beaches, clear water, being a little away from people. It's real intense in there.
Yeah.
Like I feel all this obligation to do stuff. Like there's always something that needs to be done. How about you?
It's been absolutely amazing, like you said, but just kind of getting out there today, I just feel like
I feel a huge relief.
Yeah.
Take us to the Keys, baby Nugget.
Follow the sun, which way the wind blows, this day is done. Breathe in the air, say your intention.
Who's driving this boat?
Cherish this moment. Cherish this breath.
Jeez, massive boat just came right in front of my
wait,
reveal shot. These houses are crazy.
Yeah. From what I heard, this area is called Stiltsville, and I'm from a reliable source that the reason why these buildings are here is because of gambling. So gambling was illegal on the mainland, But if you come a certain, I think it's like 3 miles offshore, then you're considered in international waters. But it'd be cool to look a little bit more into the history and see if that's actually true.
Or if you just lie.
Yeah, or if I'm just making stuff up again. Yeah, it's gambling and booze. Definitely. Alrighty. Good job, Kaza. Good first passage. Successful. Nugget's still sleeping.
She's still sleeping.
Aw, there's some people that I heard them outside, and they've come by to bring us a little gift.
Aww.
They live around here in the Keys.
Oh, that's awesome.
They have a baby. They wanted to say hi to Sierra. What are you guys' names?
Gabby and Noel.
Gabby and Oel?
Noel.
Noel. Nice to meet you guys.
Likewise.
Well, thank you so much. It's really nice to see you guys. Ooh, Havana Club. Cool.
Havana Club, just right from the bottom. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Oh, look at this. Well, thanks for stopping by. And there's a note in here, and it says, "Ahoy Delos crew. It's a shame we couldn't meet in person because they thought we weren't here, so they wrote a note. For Brian, authentic Havana Club rum. Noel loves. He is originally from Cuba and would love to see you guys around there. I would love to go to Cuba too. Kaza, this is my favorite rosé. Hope you get to enjoy it after you put the nugget to sleep, enjoying the sunset from Key Biscayne. I'm a mom of a 2-year-old and relate so well to the struggle of mom life and boat life." And then for Sierra, Nadi has put together a few things for you to use this summer, including a swimsuit set from a friend in Brazil that makes them. Oh my gosh, Nugget. Do you like your new clothes?
What a nice outfit.
So cute.
I love how it's just, I don't know, I feel like the universe just like makes things happen, because I was thinking to get her a pair of flip-flops and these guys just like came by. I was also gonna get her like a rash guard and they just gave us two.
So
Like,
sweet. What a sweet family.
I know.
So many nice people out there.
So nice.
Welcome to Key Biscayne, a small island town against the backdrop of bustling Miami. Key Biscayne is the first of the Florida Keys heading south, making it a really convenient stop on our way further down the chain. We anchored just off Bilbag State Park for a few days of exploring. Today, our plan was to hop in Maggie and explore Stiltsville just a quick ride away. Stiltsville started out as just one building way back in 1933, when a man by the name of Crawfish Eddie Walker put up a bait and food shop. By the end of the decade, many others had the same idea. At one point, as many as 27 buildings stood on stilts in the shallow waters of Key Biscayne. Some were used as vacation homes, while others were offshore dens of delight. It turns out this unique location just happens to be far enough offshore that they could get away with gambling when it would otherwise be illegal. Lots of drinking and other debauchery ensued.
And then they kind of evolved like through the 40s, and they were used for illegal gambling and alcohol consumption.
It's the old saw about guys will be guys. They came out here, they drank too much, they left their families on the mainland, or may not have come out with a girlfriend, a married guy. I mean, all those kinds of things could have happened, and it's the proverbial closed door. It's beyond where anybody's going to touch you or reach you out here.
As Stiltsville grew in popularity, other establishments began to pop up, and it became a real party place for the crowd wanting to escape the normal Miami scene.
Which of course raised the eyebrows of the police, who then shut it down, so they went clandestine and they continued to fix them up.
But over the decades, the weather and law from the mainland finally took their toll. Stiltsville has been ravaged by several hurricanes over the years, and the proprietors did their best to repair the damage until eventually a law was created making it illegal to repair any of the structures that sustained more than 50% damage. After Hurricane Andrew in 1992, only 7 buildings remained, and this is what we see today.
I think about four days after Andrew, and all we saw were just our pilings left. I'm really glad these houses are still here because it gives these people and other people a chance to enjoy what we enjoyed.
Must have been devastating.
And that's why they're in such bad repair. Like this one is just demolished because they're very exposed to the elements
Yeah.
and the weather and the wind and the hurricanes and everything. But it's pretty cool history out here. People do anything to drink and gamble, even build houses in the middle of nowhere on stilts. Because Miami's right there. It's so funny.
Eventually, Stiltsville was made part of the Key Biscayne National Park, and by 1999, all leaseholders were not allowed to renew their leases and eviction notices were issued. After a lot of public pushback, a Stiltsville Trust was established that allowed the public access on a very limited basis.
Good morning.
Morning. It's pretty early.
We've got a little bit of a hike ahead of us,
Yeah.
but we're
Stop
going
moving.
this morning
Diving. which
scuba
is
diving.
So exciting. We haven't dove in like what feels like forever.
Yeah.
So it's super exciting, and I think we're up for some really cool wrecks. So it's actually a lady contacting me. She's a follower, or they are followers, and they have a dive shop. Really, really exciting. Hi guys, morning.
The back door is broken.
That's okay. We made it.
Yeah.
Are you excited? We haven't been diving in a while.
The last time we were diving was in the Bahamas, and that was like a pretty shallow dive. So, yeah, it feels really good. I'm super excited.
It feels really weird that Sierra isn't with us though.
I know, but she's in good hands.
Yeah.
Bill and Grace are watching the Nugget. Mommy and Daddy get to go play.
Let's go.
So yeah, we're out at the USS Spiegel Grove, which is actually one of the top dive sites out here in Key Largo, yeah?
True story.
And what's our depth today? We're gonna be going to like 33 meters.
100 feet.
70 to 100 feet, because we're actually gonna dive nitrox today, which is pretty cool because we get a little bit more bottom time, but because of that we have a maximum depth that we have to stay above to be safe, which is, on my computer it says 116 feet. So stay above that. And what else? Does anybody know any cool history about this boat?
This did serve in the Korean War, and it was an LSD, which is a landing ship dock. It used to transport landing craft. They would literally open the transom, flood the back of the boat, and float the landing craft out, and then they'd close the transom up and then pump all the water back out, and they're ready to transport them.
When did they sink her?
2002.
So it's been down there 19 years.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited. It's our first time diving in a year.
I know.
The Spiegel Grove is a 510-foot ship commissioned in 1956. After her service career ended, she was decommissioned and sunk as part of the Florida Keys Wreck Trek. Only, the sinking didn't go exactly as planned. She sank much faster than expected, and the crews were forced to abandon ship hours earlier than planned. The Spiegel rolled onto her starboard side, then settled with her stern on the ocean floor and bow at the surface. It took another salvage crew to get her all the way to the bottom, eventually laying on her starboard side. In July of 2005, the forces of Hurricane Andrew actually moved the ship to her current position, which is sitting perfectly upright on her keel, making this one of the most fantastic wreck dives in the Keys. The inside is a labyrinth of passageways and cabins, making for incredible diving. This was Kaz and my first dive in a while, and we were more than a little rusty. In fact, both of our cameras had malfunctions, so a huge thanks to Shelby from Silent World for the footage from her camera.
Cheers! Thanks for the dive, guys.
Thank you guys!
Oh, thanks for coming.
Woo! Hi guys, thank you for watching the video.
If you enjoyed it, be sure to let us know by liking it and leaving a comment. It makes a huge difference to us. And just wanted to give you a huge cheers from our family to yours. Baby Nugs, can I get a cheers, please?
Cheers!
Where's my cheers? Cheers! No? Cheers! Cheers! Cheers!
Thank you for all the support,
Thanks
guys.
for the support. Sending you much love.
Cheers!
Maybe early again, getting a move on, huh?
Oh boy. Yeah, but the wind looks good. I think we've got about 15 knots. I think we're gonna have a really good sail. And it's supposed to lighten up this afternoon, so it's way better to go this morning. Try and make just over 50 miles to a place called Rodriguez Key. That sounds pretty sweet.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do this. Nice and smooth, huh?
Yeah, it's like we're on anchors.
Yeah, look at that. Nothing's moving. The bananas are even still. Look at that. We got beautiful 15 knots right on the beam, making between 6 and 7 knots. Incredible conditions. Beautiful sailing today, Nugs.
Chilly.
It's a little chilly though. It's gorgeous. We're just running inside these shallows here. So you've got the main keys over here. And then we're staying pretty in shallow water to avoid the Gulf Stream. We're gonna get him, Kaza. We got him on waterline.
Yeah?
We're a little bit faster. Good. I'm sure Bill's over there tweaking stuff.
I know. It's not a race.
It's always a race, Kaza. When there's two boats close to each other, it's always a race. And look at, when we passed Bill, he put up his Womper's big sail, and now he's like coming up on us. Ah!
It's a big operation to put that up, bro.
We gotta watch the Nugs, right? Can't race with the baby crew until you can help. We're going, Nugget. We're going down the Keys. We're going to Key West and we're going to Mexico. Yeah, let's go. Get some tacos and tequila.
Up next on Delos, we set sail for the least visited national park in the US. A little place 70 miles from Key West known as the Dry Tortugas.
Oh, hello. What, do you guys have some kind of a YouTube channel?
Here we go, the third one.
Yeah, get the waves, Nugget. Okay, I'm getting for my well-used scuba mask here.
All right, so unprompted, I'm gonna just go get unbiased opinions of this mask. Gabs, do you want to touch it?
That thing needs to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Cool. Okay.
Wow,
Be right
that was
back.
very good. Well done, sir.
Yasmin, just put your face in this for. Oh, okay. Hi, sir. Nice to meet you. Can you tell me what you think about this?
Yeah, I'm not putting that on my face.
Understandable. Thank you for that. One moment.
It doesn't leak. It doesn't fog because I spit in it.
So, me, real quick, this mask, would
No.
Okay. Would anyone like to wear this mask?
This mask has been with me since the beginning of time.
It's just a plague.
Yeah.
Bob, what do you
It has seen more
think
dives than it has
this mask should
had
be
a right
done?
to.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah, exactly. That's my man.
still
I
see-
like it.
The lenses are clear.
Yeah, the lenses are clear.
Just like this video's about to, this mask is gonna go in now.
Hey, get out of town. Give me my mask. Seriously, I've been diving with this mask for like 8 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looks like 28.
Yeah. It's a lot of dives.
For the record, we'll give him a new mask. So
I
if
don't
you
want a
see
new
this in
mask.
future videos, it wasn't our fault. We tried.
Hey, not in the pee bucket.